Sri Lanka is in the midst of an unprecedented economic crisis which is slowly but surely turning into a political crisis. Its economy has been in a free fall ever since the onset of COVID pandemic, which led to a halt in tourism. The crisis manifested in severe shortages of food, fuel and medicines, as the country experienced record inflation, which hit nearly 54.6% in June. Sri Lanka has been struggling to pay for imports after its foreign exchange reserves plummeted sharply in recent times. It caused a devaluation of its currency and spiraling inflation. The island nation needs between $3 billion to $4 billion this year to pull itself out of the economic mess. India, which has followed the neighborhood-first policy to cement bonds with its neighbors, is ready to walk that extra mile to help Sri Lanka out of the current crisis. India has so far committed $1.9 billion to the island nation in loans, credit lines and currency swaps. India has responded with urgency to the government of Sri Lanka's request for assistance in overcoming hardships. Sri Lanka's cabinet has cleared a proposal to source more fuel from India, through a $200 million short-term loan facility from the Exim Bank of India. India has supplied more than 270,000 mount of petrol and diesel to Sri Lanka so far, to help ease the power crisis in the country. An Indian credit line for fuel has been in operation since February, as Sri Lanka was unable to pay for fuel imports due to the forex crisis. India and Sri Lanka signed a $500 million line of credit agreement for purchase of petroleum products on February 2, 2022. With the economic crisis and the shortage of forex, the Indian credit line of $500 million for fuel imports has provided a lifeline to the island nation. Earlier, India delivered 40,000 metric tons of diesel to Sri Lanka on April 2. This was India's fourth consignment of fuel delivered to Sri Lanka under the line of credit. Sri Lanka is currently going through the worst economic crisis since independence in 1948. India has truly stuck by Sri Lanka in times of crisis.